Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io. Freebeats.io, freebeats.io, freebeats.io. Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
Cousin, what's up?
Trying to make it, bro. What's up?
Hey, listen, I can't complain. Everything is good.
Yeah. You know what it is? Promise Mangum. BankShot basketball, the HBCU Classic.
I love it. I love everything this stands for.
Hey, man. Crazy. It's crazy stuff. We're trying to get it done. Yeah. This week we got 5, not 4, 5 people.
Okay.
We're going to be competing so you can get to that last game, the championship game, and see who's going to win that $20,000.
$20,000 scholarship, right?
$10,000 goes to this. $10,000 goes to the school. $10,000 goes to the student.
I love it.
No play. And they get $5 grand cash tap.
They get how much cash tap to them?
$5 grand.
That's what I'm talking about. Cash at me $5 grand too.
I wish, man. But yeah, you know what it is, man. Like we up here. We're trying to do big things.
I'm proud of y'all. That's major. Supporting the HBCUs is one of my favorite things. So yeah. Major of you call me about supporting the HBCU, I'm always gonna do it.
I appreciate it, brother. Everybody knows who you represent.
So what's up, everybody? My name is Lerrick McCorvey. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. And I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, 2004 to go to Morehouse College. And it was just one of the greatest experiences of my life. Made lifelong friends.
Mm-hmm.
But most importantly, I felt like I got a great education, made great connections, and just was able to live in that legacy, learn in that legacy, and grow in that legacy of the HBCU experience and the Morehouse experience, and the Atlanta experience. Currently, after college, I did a bunch of different things, but I've always had a passion for promotions and events and marketing. After college, I worked for a department store, worked for a children's research hospital that saved children with cancer for free,
That's right.
did their multicultural marketing, and then decided I wanted to own a nightclub. And so I own, me and some of our business partners who are also HBCU grads, bought a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia called Oak Atlanta. And we're currently working on Oak Atlanta and some other opportunities too. So that's a little bit about me, but I'm just honored to be here, honored to talk, honored to share my experience, my HBCU experience,
That's right.
my entrepreneurial experience.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. So, like, let's start with what made you
What made me do what? Your mic went out a little bit.
Oh, my bad. I said, what made you choose an HBCU?
I think coming out of after living in St. Louis, I moved to upstate New York, where I went to a high school that wasn't very diverse.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a cousin who was at Morehouse at the time, and I was playing football and was getting recruited to play football. But my cousin was like, "You should just come down and hang out and check out Morehouse. You should check out Spelman. Not that you can go there, but you should just check out what the AUC has to offer." My mom was like, "I think you should go." My dad was like, "Absolutely." Went down, and I just saw the culture, and I saw the brotherhood, and I saw the bond, and I saw Clark Atlanta, and I saw Spelman, and I saw Morehouse, and I just knew that's what it was for me. Made a football tape, gave my football tape to the coach, ended up playing 2 years of football at Morehouse, but it was the brotherhood, the atmosphere, the camaraderie, and just the whole HBCU experience that sold me. And I just knew that's where I was going to do. I just knew I was going to Morehouse after that.
That's what I'm talking about. So, you went down there, you got the culture, you got all that. Where did it come to be like, yo, I want to do something a little bit greater? Because not that many people say, look, I'm going to put some money into, I'm going to some stuff with invest and really try to get this going, especially in a saturated market like Atlanta, and especially in the market when it comes to the nightlife and atmosphere. Like, where?
Nightlife has always been a passion for me, and just seeing people have a good time, and giving people an opportunity to just let loose on the weekends from 9 to 5, from whatever trials and tribulations we got day in and day out. Celebrate a birthday, people getting married. It's just so many different ways that people come together to celebrate. We get people in groups of family reunions that come and hang out. And I just always thought that nightlife was special for tying people together, making dope networks, just providing people an outlet. And when I was in Atlanta, when I was at Morehouse, I used to throw all of the events at Morehouse for all the people my age.
Yeah.
And I always knew we had a market for getting people out to the clubs, getting people to have a good time. And really the Atlanta college scene really still kind of runs the nightlife. The guys from Georgia State, they own Opium. My business partners went to Clark. I went to Morehouse. And so we're still very much ingrained. One of the head promoters, Biddy, that used to work with Alex, who owns Compound and stuff, he went to Clark. So there's still a lot of HBCU ties in the nightlife scene in Atlanta. And it's important because we really kind of, not to sound arrogant, but the HBCU, we really push what happens in the nightlife, what happens in Atlanta. So we just wanted to be a part of the makeup of what nightlife is in Atlanta and what it looks like. And we've been blessed to be successful.
Definitely. That's what. When did you graduate?
I finished Morehouse 2009.
2009. All right. So,
Sound out a little bit. You sound okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So you're a little bit removed from the, like you being there. Has anything changed? Like, has people, I won't say, have they evolved into
Absolutely.
a more sophisticated deal. Because like our in college,
it ain't the same anymore.
yes.
So I mean, that's good. So I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the HBCUs for evolving. I mean, to think that I'm 11 years removed from graduating from college is crazy because I don't feel that old. But
I know.
I mean, just from the technology, it's outstanding to see some of these Netflixes and Amazons and some of these other companies, Dell Computers, pouring into these HBCUs financially, visibly. A lot of recruiters are on campus, on Morehouse campus now. Coca-Cola, Bank of America, looking for this great HBCU talent. And I'm not so sure, they always knew how great and what wide a pool these HBCUs have. So I just applaud these companies. But I mean, it looks night and day different. Computer labs, fields, even the direction of the education where, now you can take some entrepreneur classes. Now you can take some tax classes. Now you can take, we have a whole Ray Charles building that we didn't have when I was in school that does like theater arts. And so I think as we grow, as HBCU grows, as HBCUs get better, it's important that, we evolve because technology is the wave now. And you do a ton of tech stuff, but I don't feel like that's stuff that we had opportunity to when I was at school 10 years ago. And I know that's evolving, but it's great to see these students have opportunities to go to Georgia Tech and do a 3-2 program at Morehouse, and get some of that.
Really?
Yeah. So at Morehouse, you can take art engineering. You can do your 3 years, your 3 base years at Morehouse and 2 years at Georgia Tech and come out with 2 degrees. So it's those type of partnerships that really set the HBCU experience to me apart from everybody else.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's it's interesting because have like I want to go to HBCU, but I also know I want to have maybe a master's or whatever, a little bit like that. And my school may not offer it, but
Yeah.
like that. That's dope.
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, you get that HBCU experience, and then you get that big college experience too, and I think that's important.
That's dope. All right, so let's get into the last couple of minutes because I know everybody's busy. We're trying to get stuff done. Coronavirus. Hey, this is why we're doing the BankShot. This is why we're doing the HBCU Classic. You messed up a lot of stuff. How has that changed in nightlife scene? Like, how have you been able to evolve to continue to grow and continue to keep the brand relevant in these times right now?
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I won't sit here and act like Corona wasn't very tough for us because nobody was prepared to be closed for 3 months. So I'll never forget the call March 15th. Our mayor was like, "It's a wrap. We're not doing any nightlife." And you prepare because you want to quarantine, you want to be safe. Again, we're conscious dudes. Like we're not out here. We don't want to harm anybody, right? We want to make sure that we're being respectful of what the climate is. So we were closed for 2.5 months, and then we got a call because my club actually has a full kitchen. We can operate as a kitchen.
A lot of people.
Yeah. So we were allowed to let people come back in, and we didn't. We stayed closed. We stayed closed an additional 4 weeks. That was what was on our hearts. We really wanted to make sure, one, that our staff was safe, and then 2, that our patrons were safe and not spreading it around. But I mean, I won't lie, it got tough. There was little to no aid at the beginning. It was very tough. It was very unclear about PPP. It was very unclear about the loans. And when you have a staff of 120 that you provide for, and you're consistently paying bills, rent, insurance, all of that stuff began to pile up. So I won't sit here and act like it wasn't stressful.
Definitely.
But what we did was when we came back out with masks. We've done COVID testing. We tried to ensure that everybody that walked in the building had a mask.
Yeah.
And now we're to the point where it's at your own risk. We have cleaning stations, hand sanitizing stations.
Yeah.
We spent 6 figures on renovating a rooftop where people could be outside. And so
It's 6 figures. No loan.
no loans. I will not lie to you. It was very trying.
Yeah.
And I have a son, and you're steadily shelling out money, and you're trying to make sure that you keep a business afloat, a family afloat. And so yeah, I won't act like it was easy. COVID has been trying times for me and my staff, but we stayed active. We stayed.
Y'all did a lot of not parties, but like events.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did a ton of. We tried to do a ton of COVID just to let people know. Like, we did a testing drive. We did several testing drive where people could come and get COVID tests at Oak. So I mean, for us, it wasn't about just opening up, cramming the club the first time that we could open up. It was about being conscious and just trying to make sure that everybody was safe. I think I'm disappointed in our leadership about the way it was handled. I mean, I think you see that we've had 210 plus thousand deaths of COVID. And so, rest in peace to everybody or anybody that's lost somebody that's dealt with COVID. But I think our leadership was just very bad I think we should have just had some set definitive closed dates that we should have stuck with, and try to minimize the spread of COVID. And, I'm not proud of COVID. I'm not proud of, the sacrifices that have been made, but I just wish that this would have been different. But we have literally just kept fighting. When our back was against the wall, we've done a bunch of different celebrity talent. We've done rooftops. We've done social distancing, spreading people out. We spent money on masks. We've done our very best to try to prevent the best way that we could the spread of COVID. But it's I would not lie to you and say that it has been an easy road.
Hey, and those are the stories that allows us to continue to move forward as entrepreneurs, as young Black men who are just
absolutely
trying to, just do
it. Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing that I took away the most is just that emergency fund. You never know, right? So not only business, they tell you at minimum 3 months of savings to operate, right? Operational business before you would even start. I would even go to say 6 months in this climate because you never know.
Yeah.
And I would say that personally, right? Personally and business. So if you're the main person that funds your business, you need to have 6 months of your business to be able to be good and to go, but 6 months personally, right? If you got a car note, you got a son that needs diapers, all of that needs to be on your mind. So it's no, to me, it's made me into a completely different monster, saving, organizing, planning, and just being smart about how I move.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
But hey, you see a lot of people became extremely successful in COVID, right? So adapt with the times. Like you can't get caught in the back. Like as you see stuff, I got a business, not a business partner, but a friend of mine that made 6 figures selling custom masks. There's ways to get it, be ahead of the curve, be innovative.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we did. Like our basketball season got short.
Yes.
Yo, we're on Zoom. We're doing some Zoom calls.
Yeah.
Get the camera up and play basketball on, play on Zoom, and it worked out. So we did it, and then, rest is history. We're here now.
Yeah.
we're doing it like that. So it's a very you got the different ways how to maximize your visibility and how to just get stuff done. So
Absolutely, yeah. You can't sit around. Can't sit around. You gotta attack and just make sure that you stay forefront because there's
so
always gonna be competitors. There's always going to be opportunity or non-opportunities, but you gotta make opportunities.
that's right. So I know you gotta leave. I know you gotta roll out. Any last like just get some shout outs real quick.
Nah, I just shout outs to my business partners over at Oak Atlanta, HBCU grads. Shout outs to all the HBCUs. And I just say the HBCU experience is one of the experience that really shaped and molded who I am as a man,
Yep.
who I am as a businessman. And without Morehouse and the AUC, I know I wouldn't be here and have the success that I have. So, the HBCU experience is one of the best experiences you'll ever have.
That's it.
I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you supporting all these HBCU students, brother.
Most up, brother. Hey, but real quick, the reason why Oak is sponsoring tonight's or this Friday's game is because Samuel from Clark is going to be playing, and Jordan from Morehouse is going to be playing.
All right. So
my
listen,
good-
I'm a Morehouse cat. Listen, I'm an AUC cat, but I'm leaning towards the Morehouse guy. So I love it's AUC. It's all day AUC, right? But when we compete, I gotta go. I gotta pull for my Morehouse brothers. So
Hey, without you, man, we wouldn't have had two of the biggest schools down there in Atlanta and Georgia competing. So yeah, 'cause I got on the phone real quick. I said, look, cuz I need two players.
anytime. Listen, anytime. I need him to channel that inner LeBron. I need that HBCU LeBron step back. I need all of that.
That was it. That was it. So we about to sign off. Hey, I hollered you later, cuz. I will holler at everybody else later. Yeah, promise Mangum. BankShot basketball this Friday, 6 o'clock. Check us out on Stream Black or twitch.tv/Stream Black or the HBCU Classic.com. We're there. Promise Mangum. Holler you a little bit.
Peace.